warm up a little bit. Shalom, Joshua Island. Hebrew Israelites, Tulsa Oklahoma. Once again, out here, prophets up down by Babylon the Great. First things first, turn to the east. About first word two.
Power.
Which the ancient Hebrew tongue, great name of the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, double honor. Apostle of the great millstone, and shalom. Teach your brothers living in truth, and shalom. To brothers and sisters that's listening and studying, show yourselves approved. Once again, y'all, surrounding the whole atmosphere right now is what? It's war. We're dealing with all kinds of wars from all different sides. And it's not going to be no peace. There's going to be war from here on out until Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shows up. And we're like, when you look at it right now, they're in what? We're in trade wars. We're in money wars. The money war is going to lead to class wars. The class wars is going to lead to civil unrest. And civil unrest is going to lead to this all-out, all-out chaos, all-out hell. So that's why Esau has to move real quick right now, because he's starting to lose all their control. Right now, we're starting to see that Esau don't run nothing. Yahweh Shah runs the show. And that's why Esau, he's trying right now to make peace and get a calm. That's why they're talking about handing out $5,000 stimmies. Because right now, hey, all hell is breaking loose. Especially like all his overseas relationships is dying out. The dollar is about to lose its, or if it hasn't already, lose the status of the reserve currency of the world. As BRICS gets more power, other countries like Japan, I heard they just dropped like billions of dollars of the US dollar. I think you said China dropped some too.
China is going against them with trades and shit. America.
Yeah, so you got trade wars happening. Like Mexico, Canada is in the trade war, Babylon the Great America. And it's just, you're going to see like war about to break out, because like what really kept everything under control was war. USA, Babylon the Great, be like, hey, look here, you going to spend my money? Or I'm going to send some Black Hawks to your butt, or, some military troops. And now we're at the stage where the weak is saying they strong, like, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? We doing this, we doing that. As a matter of fact, no more cocoa beans. I need top dollar for my stuff. No more rubber, no more diamonds, no more gold. This my stuff now. And America's like, well, you bucking up? And it's like all these countries are bucking up all at one time. And we all know Babylon Great can't fight the whole world. And then they're losing their closest ally, which is Europe. Europe is like, you know what? You've been taking advantage of me. I'm paying all this high dollar stuff, blew up my Nord Stream. Like, I'm not liking you. Then you got this old orange dude in here talking noise, just pissing everybody off. So now you got European Union, the beast. Like, I don't think I like America no more, because America really, if you think about it, you have to do your research. America's been taking advantage of Europe as far as trade. They blew up their natural gas. They charging them like quadruple price for natural gas. Like, Europe's whole economy is about to collapse. They done got Africa took from them. They asked America to help fight. America like, nah, I got to help the small hatters. I got other things to do. Go fight on your own. So France and Germany like, you know what? I don't think this relationship is working out no more. This ain't working. We want a divorce. Yeah, I'm looking for a divorce. I showed you how to do it. If you think about it, Europe gave birth to Babylon the Great America. And it's like, man, you starting to like get beside yourself. Like, you talking noise to me and stuff. So and I think I'm gonna let you feel it. America, America proud. They got Donald Trump. Babylon the Great is proud. Like, I don't need you. Then you old anyway. Your military shitty anyway. Who need you? So we about to see war really break out, y'all. So I'm gonna bring this out first, because this is all the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, especially Yahushua. If you look at Matthew, because everybody like Esau hoping to be some peace. They hoping like everything will blow over. So this Matthew 10:34 says, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. See, the world is under the misconception, because they under that Jesus Christ spirit. They think when Jesus come back, he gonna give everybody hugs and, hand out cupcakes and everything gonna be nice. He gonna make everybody play nice. No, Yahushua said, think not that I come to send the peace on earth. I come to send a sword. So this word is about vengeance, man. A bloody book. Somebody about to get their butt whooped, And like Esau didn't know about that. They put that lie out there. So now that the truth is starting to come out, Esau starting to get kind of scared. Like, hold up, you mean I gotta pay for what I did to Yasharala? I don't know about that, man. I'm getting out now. They're trying to like placate the Jake that they always do to us. Like, yeah, can we all get along? And this all our country. We all gotta be patriotic. And now they want to play that kumbaya stuff. But what I love about it, this is how you know this precept is really happening. You got the 2/3 Jakes like, nah, I don't want to come together with you. I don't want to fight for this country. I'm over here, Jake still clubbing. Jake still, going to this sports game. Jake's enjoying the circus. Jake, like, I'm not about to fight for your country. Because every time I do, I get my butt whooped. I don't get no benefits. And we've been waiting on that, man. Because, like, the open leg, we already know. So we waiting on the 2/3 to get their act together. And, hey, the light is sound a little bit. They all like, nah, I'm done. And we know without the help of Yasharala, Esau going to fall. Because what holds this place up is us. It ain't Esau. When I say Esau, I'm talking about the so-called white man, they don't hold nothing together. We do. So now without Jake's support and Jake's help, this place is going to collapse. Go ahead, huh?
Hey, to show that what you just said is true, it's with all of these people trying to get us to protest. They love protest, don't got no juice. Bro, even though that shit going on, they was like, we need y'all to come out here. Because when y'all come out here, it's going to turn up to 10. And, they just want us for our energy that we bring to something. But Jake and wised up, they was like, nah, I'm over with my cappuccino, stroke, flicking through Facebook, TikTok, laughing at y'all, crying and shit.
All right. Like I said, man, that's perfect. Like, they ain't got no juice, man. Like, anything they need to pop out, they need Jake to do it first. So they had the juice with Black Lives Matter. Jake don't even want to do Black Lives Matter no more. They're like, shit, it don't matter. So I'm just going to party. Enjoy my little Netflix, drink my little drink, eat a little something. Dude gonna hop off in his old lady. He looking for her a little ride to hop on. And like Jake, like I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm tired of putting in work for you. And I've been hearing that, like you said, all on TikTok. Jake is telling Esau, put in your own work. Esau can't do it. Esau weak, and they're scary. It ain't got no force behind it without us. You got a bunch of Edomites, like I said, it ain't making a blip on the radar. They out there protesting, but nobody know about it because it ain't got no juice to it. It ain't got no bite. Even Esau don't take Esau seriously. They out there protesting. Who gives a damn? But when Jake is protesting, everybody kind of scared, like, oh shit, bunch of angry niggas. All right, bring the riot police.
And when they was protesting Mike Brown, them Edomites, they showed up with 2 older Edomites. They showed up with their little gear on and their guns, and they was standing out there. Nobody was paying them no attention. They sat out there all week protesting. They were standing around the protest. On Friday, they had the nerve to say that, so y'all ain't gonna pay us no attention. We about to go home and get the rest of our guns on Monday. We're gonna come back out here and start arming people. They was like, oh, hell no. Nah. We don't care if 2 little white dudes standing around with guns. Ain't no way in hell you gonna pass out guns to these niggas. Because it's gonna be on and popping. You come out here and pass some guns out. They never came back. They was like, oh, y'all attendance got revoked. Y'all said the motherfucking magic word, give a nigga a gun. You can't even come back to the party.
Like that. They passed laws. That's why California got passed the gun laws. Take part of themselves. Like the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
They don't like that. It's scary. Because it's power. That's why y'all finally starting to realize how much power that we really hold. We hold all the cards. Esau ain't got no cards, man. Esau really ain't nothing predicated on him. Because he ain't about to get out there and put in the work.
That's the reason why they need us living against you. How about y'all shot? That way they can have power. That's the only reason why they have power, because we want to get our power.
Exactly. And then they win wars based off of us. It's never them. It's always using Jake. And now Jake don't want to do it no more. So now we're going to see Esau has to get out there. And what we're going to see Edomite on Edomite crime. They all talk about Jake, black on black crime. That's about to see Edomite on Edomite crime because y'all the ones going to have to fight. We're not doing it. Go ahead.
I got a script. Did you have one?
No, you
did. Okay. This is Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And this basically is Esau's job description. This is why he was created, was for the day of evil. And right now, if he was getting an evaluation from his employee, Esau would be getting an excellent on his evaluation because he's doing exactly what he was supposed to be doing at this point. You know, we've been prophesying, telling people, everybody in shock that things is going. We're like, man, we've been saying this. You know, it ain't nothing.
versus the Egyptian. Matter of fact, they say the Bible tell you that Babylon the Great America just like ancient Egypt. You know, Pharaoh, Donald Trump is hard as hardened. They over there like, I'm always win. We all gonna do this. We got algorithms, technology. I ain't letting nothing go.
That's 50 cents. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. This is Isaiah chapter 19. We're starting at verse 1. As a matter of fact, even the subtitle in this very scripture in the Blue Letter Bible, it said message to Egypt. All right, and in verse Isaiah 19:1, it said the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a cloud, upon a swift cloud, like it shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall be melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, and city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And verse 3, and it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirit, and to the wizard.
And that's what we at right now. Yeah. Like right now, like they going to their idols, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, they doing their witchcraft. And what the priest said, right now the Lord's throwing all that down. It's not working. None of that is working. And right now it's riling up the modern day Egyptians, which is Edomites. You know, if you think wrong, look at the back of your $1 bill, you see a pyramid. We're in modern day Egypt. And that priest said this is how they went down last time, they're going down this time. Like they're gonna fight each other. Their council is being destroyed.
I got a quick one. This is Luke 12 and 49. Just letting you know whenever the Lord comes down, it's gonna be chaos. And the times are in. It says, I come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? So like, man, the Lord is sending fire on this place. It's getting chaotic. There's gonna be war on all fronts, like we were saying, class wars, civil wars, medical wars, World War III, the big one. Hey, it's gonna get real out here, and that's how you know that the Lord is getting ready to come back. We're in those times.
You got gender wars.
Yeah.
You got man versus woman. Can't nobody get along. Family wars. I know families going at each other right now. And who's the count kicking all that off? Like that precept said, it's got Edomite versus Edomite. With the medical benefits getting pulled, you about to see the younger Edomite not care about the old Edomite. Like, I don't give a damn. Let Paw pull the plug on his ass. I'm not taking him in. It's my man cave. I'm not about to move Paw in. He just got to be unalive. And a lot of Edomites are going, you know, their numbers going to drop dramatically. They already got a low number as it is. And so when that happens, they're going to have even less number. That's the love of many should wax cold. You're going to see a lot of love wax cold, man. Everybody's going to be in survival mode. You know, then I said earlier, the payment is kicking in with eggs going up. Food going up, they're gonna start pulling off the shelves. That's gonna lead to more war. That's gonna lead to food war.
That precept that you read at first, the first precept that we came out with, the verse up under it said, "I said a man of variance against his family, against his household." So that you know, hey, you can't even trust your own family out here. It's gonna be a family war and stuff. And this is Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. It says a time of love and a time of hate. And we in that time of hate. It says a time of war in a time of peace, and we're not in no time of peace, man. The peace is over with, man. It's gonna be nothing. It's nothing but war out here and hatred.
Yeah, I got one. This is Luke 12 and 51, the classic. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. And all of the different wars that Kadar just named off, this shows that the Most High is cutting up the population of the earth like a Ginsu. He's making everybody hate. For some reason or another, you're going to have an enemy with the next person.
I like that precept because it says, suppose ye that I tell you that I bring peace on earth, I tell you nay. That's the red letter of Yahweh Shai. He's telling you he's not bringing peace on earth when he comes back. He literally tells you that in red letter. But you got certain people that still believe he's going to come with the cupcakes and cotton candy.
He says it's going to be on fire when he comes. He said the world is going to be kindled when I show up. So we're going to, you know, all the division on earth, that's already going to have, it's going to be on the popping. He's just coming in to sweep up the rest, you know.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because this actually lined up perfectly with Isaiah 19 and 4 right here, because it said, And the Egyptians will I give over into the hands of a cruel Lord. A fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the army. So they talking about Yahweh Shai. He said, I'll give the Egyptian over to the hands of a cruel Lord. Okay, the king, the Yahweh Shai, the king of kings, Lord of Lord. And that's what get ready to happen when Yahweh Shai come back. He's not coming back to, save everybody like everybody try to save. He's about to come back. He's about to whoop these Edomites' ass, man.
When you think about it, the transfer of power, what has to happen? War has to happen. Yep. Ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh, here you go, you get to have rulership." No, what leadership always happens by war. After the war, you get the results of it.
See, that goes to that precept where Kadarji read in Ecclesiastes 3:8, which says the time of love, the time to hate, the time of peace, and the time of war. Right now, we're in that time of war right now, and then when it comes to after war, just like break it down, it's gonna be that time of peace when Yahweh God rule over the whole earth.
It's gonna be a transfer of power, right? And it has to go happen vitally. The way Esau came into power was through war, vitally. So the way he gonna come out of power is through war, vitally. And like I read that precept, we already know who's gonna rule next. It's gonna be Yahweh Shai. It's not gonna be Russia. It's not gonna be China. Everybody thinking like one of these world powers. No. Who got next is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai gonna hand the keys over to the Yasser Allah. That's why we're joint heirs with him. We gonna get the rulership. Because all these countries gonna fight with Yahweh Shai when he show up. They're gonna call it an alien invasion. Because it's good to say he say he gonna crack the sky. So he gonna come from outer space.
They call it war in heaven right there.
And so Esau gonna call it, y'all, we gotta fight these aliens here. He gonna come with all this little, deception, diabolic. Right now they seeing chariots everywhere. Everybody panicking. So Yahushua, it's gonna be war. Hey, like you said, it's gonna be war in heaven. Yahushua that's why Esau even got a space force. Because they already know that's gonna be the big fight. Right now, it's a little fight. I'm fighting with this dude over resources. I'm fighting with him over resources. But the major fight, I gotta fight an otherworldly power that's coming, that's gonna deliver his people. And I don't want to let them go. I've been dominating them for hundreds of years. And it's been suiting me well. You mean to tell me there's a power coming that's bigger than us, that's gonna set them free, and then when they get free, they gonna rock the molly with our ass. That's why Esau got great fear coming. Like, I don't want y'all straddling rulership, because they gonna do to us like we did to them. And then we done told them that scripture gonna do double, and that's like fear Esau heart. So Esau, like he's in desperation, panic mode. Like, we could not let them get above us.
Revelation chapter 12. I'm gonna read verse 7. I'm gonna read this in the NLT. It says, then there was war in heaven. Michael and his angel fought against the dragon and his angel. And the dragon lost the battle, and he and his angel were forced out of heaven. And see, and right when you break that down, when you said forced out of heaven, it really talk about heaven on earth. As in, Esau Edom is in, and he got total economic power over the whole world. He owned all the banks. And so when Yahweh Shah come back, he's gonna force him out of rulership. That's what it talk about. He's gonna force him out of heaven. All right. That's pretty much the point right there, man. Just to back up the Octa say right there, right? So the war in heaven is representing, Esau Edom trying to fight against the chariots, which is what the world even calls UFOs, man. And that's basically Yahweh Shah. He's gonna come back. That's what he said. That's how he's gonna come back, is on a chariot.
All right, I got this right here. This is Ecclesiastes, or Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So that's what this war is all about. The kingdom's been translated from one people to another. The kingdom of heaven is going to be Yasharala ruling. And for that to happen, there has to be a war. Like Esau got to get knocked off the throne. He's not going to just, here you go, I'm sorry. Here y'all can rule. Here's the whip.
Not to mention, he shed a lot of blood. So he got to, it's going to be a violent, bloody way out for Esau as well. Right. And this is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiles the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So for order the kingdom of heaven to come through, hey, the blood of the person who shed it, all the blood over the earth gotta lay out. That's Esau Edom. And whenever he lose his kingdom, it ain't gonna be no okay, I'm gonna just tuck my tail and walk. No, he's gonna fight because he got the sword, and the Lord is gonna destroy this man violently.
Break that sword, break him down.
Exactly, and that's gonna be the blood that's gonna be shed to cleanse it, because his blood got to be shed to cleanse this place.
This is Revelation 13 and 10. And it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience of the faith of the saints.
I love that precept right there, man. But they show they go back with I could put out right there. Like the blood got to be shed. You put us in captivity, you got to go in captivity. And see, that strikes fear in Esau Edom heart when he hears those type of scriptures. And that's why they have a space force. A space, that's a military, man. That's a space military. Jake, ain't even got his idea. Like, why the devil got a space military? What is that for? That's the fight which you brought out earlier. That's the fight, the Lord, King of Kings. And that's like Ox said right there. They're not going to say, oh, here you go, and have that. Now, man, they're going to fight for their kingdom. Their space force, that's a part of their sword. And so, like Ox said, they got to go out violently, man. Their blood got to be shed. They're going to go out kicking and screaming. That's how Esau ain't gonna go out. It's gonna be war. It ain't no way around it either. Ain't no, you got some Edomites try to like play that liberal role, like, oh, maybe I'll give you this. Like at the minute, I can see them talking about, oh, here reparations. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna do anything to placate Jake when it gets down to the nitty gritty. But they're gonna want to stay here.
That's the part of their weapon too. Was that Psalm 55 and 21 when he said, the enemy speaks sweetly with his lips and war was in his heart. He's gonna try to use everything at his disposal.
Because they're all about war. So it's going to be, they're going to try to do a peace treaty, but really, like the scripture said, war is in their heart. So I'm going to say this to make you defenseless, which is going to work. And like, we can see that with just that $5,000 stimmy. That's going to rock a lot of Jakes to sleep. And like, get Jake softened up for that blow. Like, oh, Trump gave me $5,000. Joe Biden didn't do that for me. Jake going to be saying that. And then really, that's Esau getting ready to hit you with that. Yeah, that's why we got to stay sober and vigilant, man. We can't let kids go ahead.
That also goes into the MOTB. Yeah. They're gonna be like, hey, yo, man, this is for you, man. Here, we're gonna load credits up. But then once Esau get them to take it, they're gonna cut their credits off and they're gonna be like, oh shit, now there's another war scenario going up against the government.
This is First Thessalonians chapter 5 and 3. It said, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as prevail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
Ooh, I like that. Back to what we just said right there, man. So we cannot go in darkness and let Yahushua come upon us like a thief in the night. You can't let Esau rock you back to sleep. You're in darkness. Your eyes closed. You're in the dark. And that's like one of Esau Edom's last little moves right there. Is the rocks back to sleep? Go ahead, huh?
Yeah, I got one that kind of back up a couple, y'all. And this is on Job 10 and 11. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Basically, that's what you were saying about they're going to try to start offering us a bunch of stuff, try to get us back on their side, and then the part where he says that, the sins of his youth, that goes back to what Kadar was saying. Now you got a bill to pay. Our reparations is not the money that you're trying to give us, but it's basically you. You got to go back in. You done put people into captivity, and the only way you can pay that bill is for you to get out in the field.
Man, beautiful, man. Y'all right there, man. I like how all this coming full circle. That's exactly what it is, and I like that precept you brought up too. That's one of Esau's last moves he's gonna do is to placate you, like Ox said. The ultimate move they're gonna do is come with their MOTB. It's gonna be loaded with a bunch of credits. It might say the first 50,000 people get 100,000, fed now credits on their MOTB. Plus you get free housing, free food. They're gonna make it like a new Section 8 program.
Yeah, exactly what they did. They told an example of that in the C19 situation.
Yeah.
You get free donuts for the rest of the year. They did all of that.
This is gonna be like the ultimate. You're gonna get cricket patties, housing, everything within 15 minutes, so everything's convenient. It's gonna be like a convenient type of thing. And Jacob like, oh, that's good, and it's gonna be like a relief because they're gonna wait till everything is all messed up, ain't no food, everybody fighting. He's gonna come out like he's a superhero. Oh, we got it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get into it. Like I said, that shit gonna fail. The scripture say, when he's trying to fill his belly, We're gonna rain it on them. And plus, like a show I was watching. Y'all try to go watch that show called Paradise. Watch it. It's gonna show that like everybody think they're in paradise, everything good, and then somebody gonna open. It's a lie. And once they hit that lie, it's gonna show that everybody gonna panic. Oh, you lied to me. And it's gonna be war all over. And that war gonna be like real hard and heavy because they thought they had relief, but then they found out it was a lie. And that was their last little bit of hope. You know, last little bit of hope, and you gonna bug out majorly. So all Esau doing is like a clogged drain or a stool that's clogged up, and he ain't plunging. He trying to just push it down. Hey, when it finally, it's gonna just explode, man. It's gonna explode this devil's face. Cause he's trying to push down a bunch of shit, like scripture I read, but all his sins. He done did all his little, bad work. He trying to push it down and put some, spray some lights on them, smell good. And they're like, no, that ain't working, man. And when they explode, it's gonna just blow. And it's gonna be all out war, just like hard, heavy war. And that's when he's gonna run to his bunker.
That's why he's trying to erase his history. He's trying to make it look like I ain't really the bad guy. He's trying to divert it or not even talk about it.
Yeah, they call it critical race theory.
Yeah.
So that ain't working because of TikTok. That's why they wanted to get rid of TikTok. TikTok's still back out. They couldn't get rid of it. It's back. I know that they're trying to fix the algorithm, but I told you earlier, my algorithm starting to recover and get back to where it was. I'm like, you did all that for nothing. Like, you cannot stop this truth. That's what Esau got to realize. You can't stop the truth, man. So they're going to get to the point where we just got to cut everything off. And they don't want to do that. And I like that, like when I was talking about that show Paradise. That's how it was. They told her she got to cut everything off. She like, hell no, I spent too much money, too much time. We can't do that. They like, look here, you better do it. You ain't going to have nothing. That's your only option. She like, man, fuck that, And that's where Esau Edom is at. He got to cut everything off. That's when he going to have no choice but to do it. Because there's too much truth going out. Like all the YouTube, TikTok, all social media, Rumble, Odyssey, everything's talking about you. You got other Edomites coming out like, yeah, we wicked, white people. You got some jockey for a good position in the kingdom of heaven. And they telling on their people.
I'll see the money.
Yeah. They showing up. They showing up now. I'm looking at my algorithm YouTube. They coming out, white people are the worst. White people do this and that. White people like dogs more than black people. And then they do this and that. I'm like, damn.
They're going to be our Edomite fanboys.
They doing it now.
Hey, but the Edomites, they realize they crafty cancer is getting weaker and weaker. And through social media on the right-hand side, our crafty council is getting stronger and stronger. They can't have that. That's why they're going to cut it out. Because they like these motherfuckers is able to get together from coast to coast and get to talking about shit and figuring out all our bullshit and realizing like the things where we ain't falling into their trap. They like, motherfucker, we done seen this shit before.
They say that truth is down, man, like the scripture said. Like rough's been overcome. And the truth that's been so long without its fruit starting to bear fruit now. And it's totally against Esau Edom. And really, that truth is synonymous with Yahweh Shai. That's like that baby being born. You know what I'm saying? Like the birth pains of the new kingdom. That's Yahweh Shai coming into the fold. Now you can see that head coming up.
Yeah, I love that analogy too, man. That like that before the baby come out, it's blood.
And it's violent.
Yep.
It's chaos, she in pain.
Yep.
That's the what they say, beginning of sorrow. That's that war right there.
Yep.
You think about a woman getting birth, that's like a mini war. Like her womb getting ravaged.
Right.
Her box getting split open. It's a bloody ordeal. It's violent. It's pain. So that's where we at, man. That's what war does.
And so the baby be born, you forget all that. You forgot all of that came to that point. That's where that beat come in at. That's what we waiting on when Yahweh Shai come back.
God, that's actually right now we at with that head crowning. And I heard women that told me that's the worst part. That's why I was calling you big head, mother. Your goddamn big head. I like that. The head hurting. The head is the worst. So that's what man. We at that crowning, man. That head coming in, and Esau trying to push it back in. Like, no, but you can't push that baby back in until the baby come out in another week. Nah. But it's time. And we're saying that. And how you saying that is because it's war. And Esau can't get nothing together. He can't get right. His overseas relationships is starting to deteriorate. His money is starting to deteriorate. His lives are starting to deteriorate. Everything, all their control functions, because it's like levels to it. All that like we got this with control, that with control. All of it is failing at the same time. That's a beautiful part about it. All of it is failing. And when all of it failing, you got the billionaires, they all supposed to be in control, like you talking about they in their heaven. Yeah. They're like, oh shit. oh shit, I like it, oh shit. So they in panic mode right now. Like you gotta think like the Elon Musks and all that, the elites and Rothschild Rockefellers, they're all in panic mode right now. They probably in disbelief, like I cannot believe all this stuff I done did. All this work I did to control these people is now coming undone. Also broke niggas on the block. Are you serious? I got all this money, all the technology. I'm dominating these dudes. And you mean to tell me they on the block with Bibles and is undoing everything I've done?
Bring the sword, Billy.
Yeah, that's the only move left. They're like, dang, maybe we can do this. Maybe nope. Got to bring the sword to them. Straight up.
We're going to go into it. This is Revelation 12 and 12. And it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and them that dwell therein. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And when the dragon saw he was cast out onto the earth, he pursued the woman which brought forth the man child. That pretty much bags up everything, man, that we've just been talking about. And the fact that hey, Esau is at a desperation mode, man. He's throwing Hail Marys now, and he ain't catching nothing. He got to bring the sword.
The move he don't want to bring, he got to bring it. And that's that war.
Yeah, that's war.
He don't want to go to war. He want to do the finesse game. Like, let me trick Jake again. And that ain't working, so.
What he's doing is persecuting the woman, which is the saints, man. He's gonna try to do that, which bring forth the man child, your house shop, man. What we were just talking about, that analogy.
Back that precept where he said, I liken the daughters of Zion unto a comely and delicate woman.
That's the woman, y'all Charlotte. So he persecuted the woman, been persecuting the woman, and now at the point now he got to go get that woman. He got to deal with, like, he got to show the whole world that he wants to hit her with the sword. He has to show that. So Esau at the end, he's going to reveal himself to be the devil. At that point, I mean, the cover's going to be totally blown. 2/3 like, oh, damn, they were right. Look what they doing. They shooting us down. Oh, shoot, get the gun, little Tay-Tay. You know what I'm saying? Get a little 4-7, get the switches. And they going to have to fight, man. This war going to go to the streets. Yep. It's going to be, what's it, nation versus nation? It's going to be that race war going to pop off.
This is 2 Esdras 15 and 14. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. It says, for the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand.
Ooh, there you go. One people shall stand up and fight against another, swords in their hand. That's no factions. You gonna have Esau versus Jake, rich versus poor, liberal versus conservative. You know, all kind of division. And everybody's gonna be fighting, man. You got a little gangs fighting over a little bit of drugs is left. Everybody gonna be fighting. It's gonna be food wars, fighting over chicken eggs. They're already doing it in Costco. That's gonna turn into war. Like my eggs, loud. You know, fight whatever food is left. I want that hamburger, beef, and as I say, it's gonna look like what's that movie? They had a whole series of movies called that Hunger Games. We're gonna see Hunger Games. Yeah, it's gonna be food wars, man. They're gonna be fighting over whatever little food is left, and they're gonna fight over gas. Let gas go up to like $8 a gallon. You know what I'm saying? $10 a gallon. You know, a broke person can't pay it. He gonna watch a nigga gas up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come on and fill that up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more like that.
Not even just that. Like in that movie, they started fighting. They was fighting amongst each other, but it transferred to everybody fighting against the government. God. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And it goes into this next verse down here. It says, for there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So, hey, man, the Lord is setting this up perfectly, and the war is on the horizon.
You read 19? Let's go hit it too.
I'm going to start at 18. It says, for because of the pride of the city shall be troubled. It says, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the swords and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Who hear that? For lack of bread and great tribulation. That's gonna start war.
I love that precept too, because that's too bold right there. It's that lack of bread. But you know, we always say a lot of people we compare bread to money. So the lack of bread that goes to the lack of money and lack of food.
And that money equals food. That's what you buy with the money. Yep. So when you ain't got no food and it's great tribulation, everybody going crazy, That's gonna lead to more war. Everybody gonna go in survival mode.
Have nots.
It's gonna be all chaotic too, because you're gonna have people that have money that's not gonna be able to buy food as well too. So, and that goes to that precept where it says, "Richard Crockett not in the dead rat." So that it's all gonna come down to the to that point right there.
And like you said, it's invading one another. Yeah. So you gonna have one neighbor attack another neighbor because he stopped them for food and water.
Better not have no goddamn candy in that over. As soon as they hear that crinkling, they're like, oh, somebody got some.
Yeah, they gonna load that gun and give up their bag of chips.
Did you read that precept where it said a man shall die to go into the city and shall not be able to?
No,
Okay, you read that one. Okay. Yeah, but I was just thinking about that precept too, because you gonna have people that gonna try to run out of town and they ain't gonna be able to do that.
Verse 17: a man shall desire to go into a city and should not be able to.
That's gonna start war. They might start doing toll gates. Like, you want to come over here? Hey, I need my 15 bottle water. You might say, I ain't got no 15 bottle water. I got 15 shots for your ass. And I'll say they up there, blah, 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 just to get out of the city.
And a lot of people think that the toll gates gonna be ran by the government. Because you know that precept when it says the man foes, he said in the course of their act shall stand in their power, that's gonna be regular people. They're gonna take over the toll gate. Regular people, they gonna act like they're of the government, and they're gonna take over the toll gate. They might even take it a first step further. Instead of the water, you got that pretty lady in there. Mm-hmm. You got that,
Give us your little girl. Now you saw it. Yeah. Your little boy.
What was that hurricane? What was that Katrina?
Yeah.
And then white folks like, hey man, what the hell are you doing? You can't come across here. And they were shooting the hell out of them Jakes.
Documentaries about that. That was a perfect example of that, man.
The militia groups. Yeah. Like, he saw like the scripture y'all read, man. He said the power standing, of course, in their hands. So they're gonna do what they want to do when the government, folds up. And they're gonna like all like Esau's wickedness is gonna come out. Like I said, they're gonna want either your daughter, they're gonna want little boys,
right? Your
food, whatever it is that they desire, they're gonna take it. Because that's how they always got down. And you gonna have wicked Jakes doing the same thing. Like, this our block, cuz. You can't roll down this block, nigga. The GD's over here. And it's gonna be war on that front. So it's gonna be all out hell because it's gonna be war everywhere. That's what brings the hell, is the war. And the main thing you have in war is what? A sword. No matter how shape, form, fashion to come in, you're gonna have people gonna have little swords, machetes, knives, guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, whatever it takes, a killing instrument. Pretty much anything that a blunt instrument to use to unallow somebody, that's gonna come out during that time when it's gonna be a straight government. The government is break down. Instability.
Don't forget about martial law. Like when martial law starts to happen during those times.
God, it's gonna be all out here. Because people gonna fight back against the government. They ready to fight against the government now. The only reason that happens because Jake don't give a damn. So it's gonna come to Esau gonna have to do it. The Esau don't want to do it because he's really scared. You got two groups of people that's scared right now, but they ain't gonna go head to head. You got the rich Edomites, you got the poor Edomites. And they are totally at a variance with each other. They used to be on the same side. It was all about oppressing Jake. But now they don't, the rich Edomites got so greedy and started out the poor Edomites. Now they fight. It's gonna be like that movie I watched called the Free State of James or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a movie about that. That was like rich Edomite versus poor Edomite, and the poor Edomite had an army of Jakes, and they fought against their government. So that's what we're heading at right now. The government is about to, they about to smash up on the people. The people about to smash back, and you don't want to get caught in the middle of that, because that's what's about to happen. And you can see all the signs of it when you look at it from the money. You got the auto industry starting to cry. We about to go under. And if they go under, farmers are talking about we can't produce food no more because we ain't got illegal immigrants no more.
The government got their hands in that too. Because you know how the farmers did, where they have they're coming to the farmers and they say you can only grow so much crop. Like you put a cap on how much onions you grow. You put a cap on how much corn you grow. When they instead of them letting the farmer do what they do, a lot of people wouldn't be starving right now. But the government, they got these government subsidies. I'll pay you for their stuff like that. That's why the food prices is going up because of that.
Yeah, and then you gotta say too, the pandemic.
Yep.
They doing that right now with that bird flu. Like, oh man, your chicken got this bird flu, you gotta call all your chickens. Oh, guess what? The bird flu done went to cows. All the cattle you got, you gotta call all your cattle. What does that lead to? Food shortage. food shortage lead to what? Gonna lead to war. It's gonna lead to famine. People gonna fight over what little bit is left. Then all of a sudden they're gonna tell the bottled water company, hey man, cut down on that production. You know? And then here you go, man. It's gonna be all out war. And if you're not don't have a relationship with Yahweh Bashiach Shah, you're not in the house of David, you're gonna be caught outside. You're gonna get caught up in that. You know, that's when you're gonna be unalive. So that's what we tell people, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Because when all our war kicks off, we're not going to be out here bringing out the word. The Lord going to put his prophets up. So you're going to be stuck with whatever you know. And this is the time to really, like, what you call it, brace for impact, hunker down. This is the time to do that.
The scripture said, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. And if you stuck with what you know, and what you know is this little, then you fuck.
All right. The Lord going to say, depart from me, I never knew you. But you didn't get your wisdom and understanding when you had delivery. And it's going out freely on the highway and hedges, and these video epistles going out freely. And that's that's the Lord warning people. He warned them like, hey, I'm about to blow this sucker up. So I advise you to get right with me before I come and, lay it down. It's kind of like a dude that, stepped on this Jordan. He go outside, I'm about to pop trunk on them. Man, you might want to get up out the club. People are like, man, he a weenie. He ain't going to shoot the club up. And you look up, he coming up with that AK. And hey, it's fully auto too. Hey, everybody getting laid out.
Hey, you got to warn it before it
exactly.
Happened,
he told him, but see, people don't take it seriously though. They'll say, "Oh, he a weenie. He ain't gonna do that." No, he ain't. That's how they take our Lord Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah ain't gonna do that. We was taught he was loved.
Y'all still be waiting on this God daddy to come through.
There's the part where he said the Lord was an austere man.
Yeah.
Man, what did he say? The Lord of hosts.
God, he did. He suffered about a war. What's the Exodus? What's that, chapter 15? He a warrior. So Lord about to lay it out and says it's the misconception. They put him as Jesus Christ, some white man. So that's why everybody look at it like, oh, that white man ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't not knowing that ain't that. The Lord ain't no white man. The Lord is a brown man from the tribe of Judah, Hebrew Israelite. And he said, I'm an austere man. Hey, I'm a warrior. Hey, just like King David, I lay it down. That's what he's saying right there. And now we see the Lord about to do that because this whole world is in chaos because of Babylon the Great, the whore.
Precept right here, this Proverbs 22:3, and it says, a foolish man proceeds to evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Right? And he said the simple is passed on and are punished. That goes back to that analogy when you had David. That was warned that, hey man, that dude about to shoot the club up, and you sitting there wandering around saying, oh man, that nigga's waiting, he ain't gonna do shit. And that's that's why the precept said the foolish is passed on and are punished. Because you were foolish enough to not listen to that warning, you got caught up in the match. You got caught up. Now you 6 feet under, right? And then this other precept when he said the foolish man perceives himself and hiding, and hiding himself. Where do you hide yourself? We're trying to hide ourselves under the wings of Yahweh. We're trying to hide ourselves under the wings of the Lord. So what does that say that precept it says, Luke is paraphrasing, calling the name of the Lord is the strong tower. That's what we're saying. We're hiding ourselves in the strong tower of Yahweh, man.
That's Proverbs 18:10.
I go get it real quick. Proverbs 18 and verse 10, right? And it said, the name of the Lord, Yahweh, is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and it's safe. And notice it says the righteous. Okay, those who are of that repentant spirit, those who rely, basically change their ways, those who disregard the ways of America, aka Babylon the Great. We left the standard of America, and then you got into the standard of Yahweh. You basically pattern your ways after the Lord. Okay, that's who the righteous that's running into the tower. All right, you can't be of the world and expect to be saved by the Lord Yahweh. That's why it said the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Righteous running through it and it's safe. When you come into that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you come into the knowledge of how to repent and how to turn back to the Lord. You got it out.
Rocks, war is coming. I'm bringing this out right here. This is Joel 3:2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So people got to realize, like, this Bible is about the Hebrew Israelites. And that's what the Lord is bringing all this ruckus about because he wants his people back. And Esau, even so-called white man, don't want to let us go. He's like, nah, I want to keep dominating them, man. They're very profitable. You know, they make everything, we were the nation builders. We make everything go. So they're like, no, I want to keep dominating these people. The Lord like, they done served their captivity. It's time to get free. And Esau like, I ain't letting them free. You know, Lord like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to bring war to your butt.
That's why the scripture called it spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Because, like, that's the exact same thing Pharaoh said to Moses. I ain't letting them go. I'm going to continue to keep them in captivity.
And then they say I was gather all nations. That's why you got Iran, you got the Israelis, you got Africa, you got Russia, you got Ukraine, you got China, you got all these different nations, man. They all getting gathered for war. We got World War III in the atmosphere. Trump said that to Zelensky. He said, you're playing with World War III. You're playing with World War III, because that's what's coming, man. And Jake and everybody ain't taking this thing seriously. And they, like, that was a world leader letting you know that World War III is imminent. You know, very imminent. Everything is real shaky right now. Because right now, he said what? Because right now, the small hatters, the Israelis, is clearing out that land in Gaza to do what? That's going to be the Battle of Armageddon. They're going to battle over in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. But who? For his nation, Israel. That's a lot of you got to know who we are. We're not black. We Hebrew Israelites. That's who we are. We're not niggas. We're not Negro. We're not colored. We're not African Americans. We Hebrew Israelites. The Lord is fighting on our behalf to get us free. And if you don't know that, you about to get vaporized in this war. Because you don't belong to the Lord, because you don't even know who you are.
Where they should this go back you up even further into Jeremiah chapter 50 and 33. And it says, thus says the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive, held them fast, they refused to let them go. And the point is in verse 34, and it said, their Redeemer is strong. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their case, and he may give rest to the land and get quiet in the inhabitants of Babylon.
I got one. This is Revelations 11 and 14. And it says, the second woe has passed, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. That third woe is that woe, World War III. See, a lot of people don't even know World War III was prophesied in the Bible, so they don't even think of that. But that World War III is coming, man.
It's coming quickly. Like, we in that time, like, it's really hitting hard right now. They say hitting hard. All it takes is one little thing, Iran or the Israelis to shoot a missile off, and we right there. Really, it already done started. It really already started. This ain't bloomed up yet. And the reason it ain't bloomed up yet is because the MOTP has to go forth. So that dollar got to collapse first. You know, this is a process to prophecy.
I'm going to read this one more time since that train passed by. This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. That's talking about World War III. The second war, World War II already passed. World War III is coming next.
Like I said, he called it a woe. That woe going to distress, misery, and sorrow. That's World War III going to lead to that, man. They got like drones, missiles. It's going to be a whole lot of technology involved in this war. You know, it ain't going to be like the World War I and II. You know, it's going to be devastating, man. They gonna launch barrage of missiles.
That goes back into Daniel 12 and 1, because it's gonna be like a time no one ever seen before. Because Esau got a lot of technology that he didn't have back then, so it's gonna be crazy.
All right, that's gonna lead to all the sorrows that we right there at the cusp of that. I was gonna take this a little bit thing to just tip it off, but like I said earlier, the MOTB has to go out first, and we're right there with it, man. That's why Elon Musk is over Donald Trump right now, because he's one of the progenitors that's going to push that out. He has the Neuralink. It goes in your head. He got an MOTB. That's why now I'm looking at people talking about, oh, ain't no mark of the beast. Oh, it ain't no RFID microchip. I'm like, man, it's right here in your face. They just need to go ahead and drop the dollar and then make it mandatory. That can happen as quick as the end of this year or before. You know, it's coming soon. All this stuff is coming soon. It's all the Lord is doing. He's so cold with it. All of it's coming at one time. Like, you're doing all this stuff simultaneously. So when it get ready to hit, it's going to hit like bam, bam, bam. You ain't going to have time to think. They're going to get this, get that. Go here, go there. You know, his missiles getting shot.
It's like a powder keg. It's going to be a big explosion.
Oh, God. And I like that thing you put up in the group chat, that TikTok, with that old Eve. When she heard that the nuclear missile going off, she gonna call on Trump and Jesus. That's what Trump. Hey, Jake ain't in the right spirit, man. Jake don't even know what to do at that time. And they ain't even thinking about it. Let's say she didn't even think about what she would do if that would happen. So when it happened, she just went straight panic mode, calling on false names. And you know you bad, you hollering on Donald Trump. Like I said, she spit her food out. You know, she thought she was through.
And she lost her appetite, man.
God.
300-pound woman that lost her appetite, man.
And they ain't even thinking about like this is gonna happen. They show you that what's that Wonder Woman at Eve? She was at Eve.
Yeah, she over here collecting, eating. Yeah, there's a war. Spit it out. Then call Billy. Jesus, Trump. Nigga, help me. Like that was ridiculous, man. That was horrible.
God. And then like I said, that's an older Eve. So she ain't got no wisdom not to understand it. She don't know what to do. And there's gonna be a lot of Jakes out here. They don't know what to do because they not paying attention to what's coming. Because everybody that's gonna be a reality. You all gonna run it like, oh, there's been nuclear missiles going off. So you gotta start building your treasure in heaven. And what you gonna do when that time come? Like I said earlier, man, you gotta call on the Lord. There ain't no running from that. Ain't no where you gonna go. You ain't got no bunkers, you know. So you gotta pray on the Lord and hope you get on one of them chariots.
See, the righteous, they know this precept right here. They know this scripture because this is the only thing that's gonna save you from that. I'm gonna read probably like six verses. This is Psalms 91. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." So you need to be up under the shadow of the Almighty to survive this. It says, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust." So, hey, that's who you gotta trust in. That's who you gotta call on. Yahweh Shah. Why Yahweh Shah? It says, "Surely He shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence." That's the nuclear missiles. It says, "He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shall thou trust, and His truth shall be thy shield and thy buckler." And that's the scripture, man. That's this the whole 100% truth, the doctrine of great millstone that's going to protect you, man. As long as you trust in Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah.
Trust and believe, have faith. Faith is gonna be like the number one currency you can have when the whole world go to hell. You know, when it go all out war. But have faith in Yahweh Shah. So that's very pleasing to our Lord. We saying now that a lot of Jakes ain't got that, man. They believe in Babylon Great America. They faith is in this system. We're telling them the system is going to fail. It's failing now. So we tell them to seek the Lord, and they like, man, I think we got some plans, and you know, we got they talking about building our dome for America. We got missiles, and we got the greatest what they try to tell me at the job. We got air superiority. We got this type of jets, and we got this military. We got military bases all over here. Like they put their trust in horses and chariots, like the scriptures say. And that's what Jake gave me when I tell Jake seek the Lord. They'll tell me like, man, nah, man, our military is so strong, and this, and that. And I'm like, bro, that shit collapsing, man. The military is not as strong as it used to be at all. China and Russia done caught up with it, and really the Lord about to smash it out. Like, don't put your trust in America. That's gonna fail you, man. Straight up.
That's just like what Yahweh Shah said when he compared it to a tree. You know, when he said every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit shall be hewn down and cast into the fire. And that's America to the fullest right there. Because America is going to be cast into the fire.
Gonna get burnt up, the nuclear missiles. As you tell them, World War III, the climax of World War III is the nuclear missiles going on. And all that is biblical and scripture that you can read about it. So this place will get nuked to oblivion. So it's best to, like scripture say, forsake her. You know, forget about Babylon the Great. Forget about all your American dreams and all of that. You know, you better get kingdom minded. Scripture say, seek the kingdom first and all things be added unto you. So now it's time to be thinking about, you know, righteous things, kingdom things, how you want your kingdom to be built, how you want your slave force to be built up. That's where your mindset should be at. Not of things of this world. This is about to all go up in smoke and fire. Like Scripture said, it's stuff about to get burnt up because it's got to go. None of them is righteous. It's all, you know, polluted. The place is polluted.
Hey, what you just said, and they got to get a rulership mindset instead of this slave mentality that a lot of the 2/3 have. They don't realize that they got to start letting that stuff go. That we got big plans that's coming up in the future, and all of the things that you got accustomed to as far as being a slave in Babylon. That shit is going to get burnt up at one point in time.
Apostle Paul said it perfectly. You know, when they say that slave mentality is more like a child. You know, a child is always looking for somebody to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
You know, Apostle Paul, he said, when I was a child, I spake as a child. But when I came a man, I spake as a man. You know, and I put away childish things. That's part of that. That's part of, you know, getting out of the ways of America.
And you know that the movie Birth of a Nation, when dude was basically talking to all of them slaves, and he was like, who all with the plan, come over here. And all of the people that was with his plan, they moved over. And he was like, the first thing we got to do is get rid of these motherfuckers that want to stay. And that's, they didn't want to change their mindset. They wanted to stay. You ain't got nothing better to do than be a slave.
That's the brother Hope Connect with 2/3. Hope Connect always got a rulership mindset. We want to rule. 2/3 got a Stockholm syndrome. They got a slave mindset. What you say is you're a homeborn slave. When you go to 2/3, that's true. Because they don't believe that they can move. They don't have they stuff them go all the way up that high. They just stuff like I gotta listen to somebody. I need somebody to rule over me.
And then they said, why is he spoiled? They say he's a homeboy slave. Why is he spoiled? That go your answer right there. That mindset.
It's been like that for generations. Because you had that even in the first Exodus. Let's go back to Egypt. This. And now we're seeing it again now. And that's an easy way to separate the tale of 2/3. Like, man, we bullshit, man. We empowered. No, we can't do that without Esau. And get away from that.
White man always gonna rule. I've had a lot of Jakes tell me that.
Some might say, I don't want America to be destroyed. I
don't want to be a kingdom without the white man, man. We need to come together and we all like that.
I just want a piece of the pie. As the Buddha, he wants the whole pie.
The majority, that's why they got to be separated. Like I said, you got to get away from them. They're going to get crumpled up in this war that's about to come. Because the Lord, they're not, the first fruits. First fruits got a rulership mindset. You got to know how to rule. You got to get your mindset ready to rule. 2/3 ain't even there yet. They still stuck in Babylon waiting on Esau to get them some truth. He's not. So I'm going to bring this up right here. This Ecclesiasticus of Sirach 10:14. The Lord have cast down the thrones of the proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. Verse 15. The Lord have plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. So we're at the bottom. We're lowly, man. And we telling Yahshua we got next. Only ones believe that is the hope we let. And that's the only ones we dealing with. We're not dealing with 2/3. We ain't got time to go back and forth with you, argue with you. Like I said, if you let me know that you want to still be here and you want to rule with Esau and all of that right there, I cut it off right there. I even tell her, like, you right. And I was like, you stay right here. I'm moving on over here. We ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? So they like they said, they counsel, they mouth, they mindset. They'll let you know where they stand there by what comes out their mouth.
And that's why the Lord got to bring war, man. To knock off them 2/3 too. It ain't just about Esau. These 2/3 are just as worse as Esau, man. These niggas, champion everything Esau say and take it to a whole nother level. They worse than Edomites, man. And shit, the Lord said, 2/3 must be cut off and die. When is that gonna happen? It's gonna be in them class wars, World War III. It's gonna be in Jacob's trouble and the famines and all of this. Hey man, that gotta happen.
They don't understand why the Lord said He called you to be holy, and what it holy means to be separate. You gotta separate yourself from that stuff. That's why I want to bring that. I'm sorry.
Let me make a point right quick. And we're gonna see that, how like all of the Jakes they stand out in this protest. Sooner or later, Esau gonna push the right combination, and some motherfucking 2/3 gonna run out there on some dumb shit. Sooner or later, they can't live without Esau. They like, we over here chilling, but what about Esau? They gonna have to sooner or later join into that bullshit that Esau talked about.
Good Section 8, cut food stamp. We get them out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't hit like you said, they ain't hit the buttons on Jake yet. They don't care what shit Esau cares about.
They trying, they pressing the button and hitting the wrong combination. Let's just out shopping. And that ain't working. Man, everybody like, nah, we know that, nigga. Fuck that.
Cut Medicaid. Yeah. They don't give a fuck about Medicaid and all that shit. They don't care. Cutting the veteran benefits. They don't give a fuck about that.
Cut food stamps. Oh, shit. They're going to be out there.
About to burn some shit down.
We got to come together. You know what I'm saying? Cut keep the food stamps off. I cut out Section 8. They should get out there. They'll get out. Like I said, they just ain't push the right button for Jake. The Jake chilling right now. They still got Section 8 food stamps. Jake now eat, partying. when you cut the benefits off, they get them out there. They get them out there. And then I don't see that even working either. That's gonna be working. Like Jake gonna go this way, Esau gonna go that way. And they might get out there and riot together and then start fighting each other. Like, I don't give a fuck about no veteran benefits. I want my food stamps. And they're like, oh, you worry about the wrong thing. You are uneducated fool. And then Keisha gonna just smack Karen right there in the protest. And they're gonna break out, they gonna fight sides. He's like, oh, it's chaos. We gotta shoot everybody. Lay them all out. You know?
I can see that happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be all out chaos, man. They not gonna be on the same board. Oh, that's over with. They might get out there and go for a minute, then Karen. They said Karen gonna say something to protest. He gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? They gonna start fighting. That's what he's like, oh yeah, they fight. Shoot everybody.
They like the scripture say, can two walk together if they don't agree? You know, and that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna look like y'all out here fighting for the same thing. When the media cameras show up, and it's time to start getting interviews, they're gonna be talking about two different things there out there. And it's gonna be on and popping out there.
He gonna get mad. I should stay my house at the house.
Yeah.
I'm out here with your little punk ass Karen girl. Like, you just so ignorant. You can't talk good. What type of English is that?
That happened.
I'm sure you some English.
That happened with that Black Lives Matter thing. That first it was Black Lives Matter, then they turned it to gay rights shit.
Oh yeah.
God,
It was like two different things. And niggas was like, man, fuck that, nigga.
I ain't marching for that.
Exactly.
I come out here, bro, so you can run up into somebody's booty.
God.
It's about my skin tone. We didn't turn into that. That's why I lost esteem. Because it changed the whole of what it was about. It was more Edomites about the Black Lives Matter than it was Jake. So where the hell Jake is? Edomites out there, Black Lives Matter. Motherfucker, you ain't black. What are you doing? You know, so it's gonna be chaos, man. They not gonna be able to come together for no cause, man. Like I said, they show up with the cameras, they get to talking, and when they come out, it's gonna be different things. And but you can't get no Karen and Eve together, man. They don't mix at all. They don't mix. It might start out like that, but it's gonna flip, man. Then you got a hood nigga Jake with an Edomite, old redneck Edomite. He gonna say, you damn nigger. And then, you know, little Ray like, what you say? I'm about to hit him with the switch. And they're gonna fight.
Same like it happened in Cincinnati or some shit with two little flags and the niggas, the Edomites came through.
God, that's it.
I can't protest with somebody just like that.
You can't. That's it. Jake out there protesting against them. They ain't protesting against government. They protesting against Esau. They only went out there because of Esau. So he just everything is what they call it a clusterfuck. Like everything is just it's Babylon. It's all confusion. There's confusion everywhere, and you can't coordinate with confusion.
Big dumpster fire.
Yeah, everybody, I'm doing this. I'm fighting for this, but I'm fighting for that. That's it. You got Outfit gender flags waving, Black Lives flags waving, Confederate flags waving. They're like, what we fighting for? I don't know. I'm fighting for white power. I thought it was Black Lives Matter. No, I ain't no Black Lives Matter. Outfit gender.
Everybody's gonna be laid down if they're not fighting for the right thing, which is your how while your house shop.
Exactly.
That's the only thing.
They say he's talking civil rights gear. Lay down their quarters. Lay everybody out. You know,
So you have to go.
they gonna bring out what's that Jeep with the 50 cal in the back. They gonna come out their Rambo stuff, man. Hey, everybody over here is an enemy of the state. Lay out everybody. And that's gonna be once Jake at the house watching, they gonna be they blunt. God damn! Governors again. You see what they just did? Hey, it's treacherous in these streets. So I'm like, it's about to get bad, man. It's war. It's gonna start out, it's like a fire. It's a little flame, and then all of a sudden, Lord is gonna pour gasoline on that sucker, man. Lighter fluid. It's gonna ooze.
The scripture said, "Dead bodies shall lie in the streets." That's gonna be twofold. There's gonna be those who without the truth, and literally dead bodies laying in the streets like dumb. That's what scripture said.
Too much chaos to bury it. Ain't gonna be the funeral service is gone. You know?
Ain't nobody gonna want to go out there even recovering a little JJ.
Yeah, that's it.
Little JJ just gonna be laying there, and they like, shit, hey, look.
Yeah, the media's gonna show. Look at all these dead bodies. You're like, God damn, I ain't going outside. I ain't protesting nothing. You see, they did little JJ and Karen. Jacob like they shooting white people, man. They shoot white people. They go for sure shoot us. We can't do shit. The current got laid out. So it's gonna get to that point. You know, the government gonna show like he's gonna show his horns. Yeah, we the devil. We want to unalive y'all, and it's not gonna be no conspiracy theory. It's gonna be out there in the truth. This is what we're doing. We want you to be unalive unless you get in my biometric system. Then you're good. If you don't have this, you need to be in the state. You're gonna shoot everybody that don't got a RFID microchip. You ain't got the microchip, you're an enemy. They're gonna be like look like a Terminator movie. They're gonna have trucks and stuff, look for people. They're gonna try to scan. If your butt don't scan, they're gonna be 2 tangos.
That brick mansions, you know, see a whole city blocked out. If you ain't got the chip, you can't come over here and be some safety.
God,
You stay in the war zone.
God, that little searchlight flashing. They see your butt. They come over there, they tick, and you know you ain't chirping. Your stuff don't chirp. Hey, you better, hey, what's the juvenile son? You better run, forward, run. You know, is that what it say? If you don't get the MOTB, they seek to put you to death. They ain't gonna do it like the 1-9. Ain't gonna be no medical exemption. Or I don't want to do it. I don't believe in that religious exemption. No, man. Get the MOTB or else. He still ain't got time to play around. He got to know who is who. And it show, hey, in that show Paradise, it show they flex their MOTB. They got race bracelets on, so that they can see where everybody is at, what they doing. And at the end, they cut it off, and they say offline, and they shoot, I don't know where they at. Before they was tracking everybody, they had race bracelets, and they ain't had no money either. Like every time they want to go in the building or buy something, they scan their little bracelet. I tell y'all, go check that Paradise out. It's like giving you Esau's plans and ideas of what he want to do. And they ain't gonna like Esau don't like when he don't know where you at and what you're doing. Esau don't like that. They want to know where you at, what you're doing, record every conversation. God. And they said that's what they did. They put everybody in the system so they can know everything. And they caused anxiety when they didn't know nothing. And then when they watched the show, it led to war. It led to all out war. When everybody realized it was a lie, and all they in the streets, and it was chaos. And the elites like, God damn, I did too much work. Look what's going on. You know, they were sad. And that's gonna be them. So we just wait for the chaos, the war to pop off. We're already in a spiritual war. And guess what? We win it. Esau done lost. And then now it's going to lead to a physical war. And guess what? He's going to lose that war too. You know, because it was written in our word that he's going to lose that physical war. Exactly. So he in panic mode. So what he wants you to do is come out that house. Come out the house today so I can get you. You know, you in the house, the bully, you in the house. They like, come outside. Yeah, come out. You in the house. Like, come outside. You know, I'm in the house. Hey, you shut the door there. He saw man like, come on outside, you big bad. Come outside and show. Let's see what's up. And we got the wisdom. We like, I ain't coming outside. We shut the door. Man. I'm about to go in here and get my recliner.
Yeah, that strong tower.
Exactly.
Looking down at you like, yeah, boy, you do.
Yeah, I ain't coming out. Whatever. I'm about to go in here and eat some good old food the Lord got for me, man. He said it's gonna be bad because it's war out there. You know, 2/3 like, open the door. I want to get in now. I'm sorry. Like, I ain't got control of the door. The Lord shut the door.
Like today's the door.
Yeah. I'm about to get on that recliner and lay back and relax and get ready to come out and set stuff up.
You don't be in the tower looking like, you should have got in. You ain't got
dumbass. Yeah, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? So gonna call them like, yeah, who the fool now? Because they call us fools. They call us dummies. So I can't wait to say I'm be outside the window like, who the dummy now? They out there getting messed up. I told you, that's gonna be our family. We said to our family. They were trying to run in like, let me in. Huh? Go ahead and shut the doors up. That's it, man. This is where we at. This is what we saying. This is the last call for that righteous living water. Get it in now. Because we going in the house. Lord, what do you part of the open elect? And then if you're not in the house, what's that, Acts 15:16? That's you.
Up to the elements.
Yeah.
You left to the storm and tempest.
God. And it's gonna be worse than all the other times. It's gonna be bad, man. So I'm like, I don't want that smoke, man. I don't want to be outside when that's happening. So, man, I got any more picture?
That's how I just ended off with Isaiah 55 and 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near.
Man, that's a good send off too, man. That's what we saying. Seek the Lord while he may be found. The Lord could be found right now. But when war hits, that's over with, man. Say the poor man can sin even hide himself. If you're gonna be in that righteous tower, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do it. So you in the camera, but do an announcement about Passover.
Oh, Passover, yeah. We got Passover coming up March 13th at sundown. When Passover starts. So get ready for that, because Lord willing, this will be our last Passover, man. Lord willing. You know, I'm hoping it's the last Passover.
Me too.
And you know, I'm gonna do a lesson on that too before we hit it. But yeah, we got Passover High Holy Day coming up. Hey, one of the biggest ones too. So, and then it's like this is gonna be different. It's gonna be a blood moon. It's gonna be on Passover. So, hey, Lord willing, something big pop off.
That's a sign.
That's the precept where it said the blood moon, and then the sun come after it, something like that.
Like I said, it's one of those signs of heaven.
Yeah.
So look, a blood moon. Like we were saying, it's about to be a lot of bloodshed in a minute, man. War coming out. So, hey, get ready for that, y'all, Shrala. You know, Passover coming up March 13th, sundown, 20 to the 20th. And this is, hey, and I'll do a lesson on that to follow up. You know, we got a bunch of new people. I'll do something on that. And like we say, man, seek the Lord while he may be found, man. War's about to pop off. Lord willing, this be the last year. You know what I'm saying? So Lord willing, to edify. You know, we get all praise and glory too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kwam Yasharala, Wa'avah,
Kwam Yasharala. Hey, shalom,
Shalom.
I up on the comment board. Hey, stay locked in.